Out with the Diamondback 10P. This is the pistol version of their very affordable AR-10 that we shot very well a couple years ago. Excited to see this thing come out. We've got a 1 to 6 power on it, and since it's a pistol, we'll be grouping at 50 yards. We're gonna run a what's for dinner accuracy test with 5 different loads, 5 shots each. We also have a variety of AR-10 mags to see what runs in the gun and what doesn't. Let's see how the 10P does. So what's for dinner for this AR-10 pistol? We've got 5 different loads of 5 different weights and quality. Going to shoot a 5-shot group at 50 yards since this is a pistol using a limited power scope, 6 power scope. We got a 125 grain from Federal, 140 grain, this is a frangible round. Some steel cased 150 grain, Federal TSX 165 grain, nice nickel plated there, and Nosler's 175 grain RDF.
You can do it. Why are you scared of that? That's a pussycat.
So one of the things with the AR-10 platform is there is no mil spec, which means when it comes to magwell design, shape, size, mag catch placement in relation to the bolt and all that, it's sort of up to the manufacturer. There isn't an official way to do that. What this means is you might experience some sensitivity to different types of magazines, so we've got our what's for dinner mag variation. We've got 6 different magazines here: hex mag, an IMI mag, a pro mag, 2 different sizes of the C Products Duramag steel mag, and a Magpul mag. We're gonna run, looking to see, will it pick up from bolt lock? Does it cycle through and run just fine on it? And then does it lock open on empty? I will also comment on mag fitment. From what I feel, it's very subjective. And also, of course, this is a subjective test and I only have 1 magazine of each type, not running 1,000. So any success or fail could just be this particular magazine, but hopefully it gives you an idea of what's gonna work with your gun. So starting off with the hex mag, we are shooting M80 ball military surplus ammunition. It locked open. A little bit of play in the fitment there. It runs. Next, the IMI mag. A little bit of wiggle as well. Locks open. Does not drop free. Pro mag. These can be totally hit or miss. Very snug, tight fit. Good lockup in there. So what's happening there is the mag isn't seated deeply enough. It's such a snug fit that it wasn't quite picking up. There we go. Locks open. Does not drop free. Have to pull down. C Products steel mag. Now steel being stronger means that it can have a thinner wall, which does allow for a slightly more gliding fit and a little looser. Locks open, drops free. Our C Products short round. This would be one for hunters. No issues as well. Drops free. And lastly, we have the cheapo P mags. Got a little bit of play, but not bad. Locked open. So here's our 50-yard results. We ended up having to swap the order, at least of where the boxes are, because the Federal somehow was hitting way over on this side. But you can see we've got about 1 3/4 inches there. On this ICC, about 1 inch. Tool ammo, surprise, surprise, we're looking at almost 4 inches at 50 yards, which is pretty terrible. And then coming down here for this Federal with the Barnes TSX 165 grain, that's about a 1/2 inch group, 50 yards, which is pretty good. The Nosler 77 grain might be too heavy for this thing. We're looking at about 2 inches or so. So not too bad. I would say that either the TSX or sticking with 165 grain is the ideal weight. I think that's kind of interesting because a lot of people assume that the pistol's shorter barrel would mean needing to change the twist rate in order to stabilize, and yet 165 grain, a known favorite for 308, still did the best.